So.
Alright, say hi.
Hi.
Hi guys, we're gonna make some cookies today. I'll put this in the Google Classroom so you can all see it. And this is Brindley.
Hi.
And what are we making today?
We're making no-bake cookies with a special ingredient.
You said coconut. Coconut macaroons.
We're making coconut macaroons, and we're adding a special ingredient because they're going to be really special.
Do you want to show them what it is, or should we wait?
I don't know. I want to show them what it is.
Okay, they're behind you. Show them what it is. You're not gonna do. No, that's not the special ingredient. They're behind you. Get the special ingredient.
That special ingredient is the best.
So if you guys have some sort of M&Ms or jelly beans at home, we're gonna make an Easter cookie, okay? Or a spring cookie, whatever you want. All right,
Whatever
put
you
them
want to
down.
call it. Yeah.
Okay, put it down.
Okay.
So
we're gonna add a special
hold on.
ingredient.
Stop it. Here's our recipe
No,
for
this is
coconut
my recipe
macaroons.
For this is my recipe.
This is our recipe. I'll type it up and add it to it. It originally calls for 3 egg whites, 4 cups of coconut, a half a cup of granulated sugar, which is your regular sugar, not powdered sugar, and that's it. But I like to add a little bit of vanilla, and we're gonna add the M&Ms to it. But I don't have 4 cups of coconut, for real. So we're gonna do half of a batch because I have 2 cups of coconut. So that means I really need 1.5 egg whites. So we're just gonna estimate. We need half of a half, so we need 1/4 cup of sugar, and we'll still bake them at 350. So,
Can I show my recipe now?
make sure you have a sheet pan.
A baking
You can,
pan.
yeah, you can either line it with parchment paper, or you can spray it to grease it. Don't use wax paper, that will melt in the oven. And I actually have a carton of egg whites, or you can use these eggs if you have some. Hopefully you found some. Some coconut,
Can I tell my recipe when you're done?
vanilla, and what's your recipe?
My recipe is about making a chocolate chip cookies.
Or maybe another time. Oh, we don't have any flour. Okay.
So it has chocolate chips.
Okay.
You put it in at the beginning. A secret spell recipe. And if you wanna
Keep going.
and if you want to do a spell, you can. If you have a spell book, because I have 2. And you add some dough with what's that called again?
I don't know.
With flour and
So remember, we're making half a batch, so we don't need 3 eggs. We need 1.5-ish eggs. So get 1 egg.
okay.
What? 2 of my mixing bowl. Grab
Oh,
1.
don't like that.
Well, we only need 1.
I know. I got an egg.
I don't know if I can tip it down.
Got an
And
egg.
don't drop it.
Okay.
To get the egg whites out, give it a crack. You want to, I'll hold it up so maybe you can see it. Leave the egg in there.
Can I
And
dump it?
nope, you don't want to dump it. You toss it back and forth so that you only get the egg whites. There we go. And then we can save this egg yolk for another recipe because we're not wasting anything right now. We will save it. Can you get a little bowl out of the cupboard?
Oh, yes. This one?
Yeah, act like you live here. Get a bowl. Thank you. And I'm just gonna set this in there. Thank you. And
I wash my hands.
if you don't have egg
I gave
whites,
them kisses.
that's nice. If you don't have egg whites like these at home, just do a second egg white. That's okay. I'm just gonna do a little splash of egg whites. Call good. And we'll do about 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. This is how I just do a little squeeze. What else do we need, Brindley?
We need a mix.
You gotta have something to mix it with.
I got it.
Really? Here, you want this one? Put that back. You don't want a spoon.
Yeah.
Here.
Mix. I'll mix.
And the other 2 ingredients we need are sugar and coconut. So
Mix.
it says we
I
need
need to mix
4
some
cups,
foods.
but we're doing half. So half of
My
4
recipe says we need
is
to mix
2. Okay, mix
we
it.
need to mix
We need
a
2
unicorn
cups.
spatula. Which I mix.
Cups of coconut. Okay, hold on to that. Okay.
We need
And you want
one-
to really
this
pack
is
your
one
cup full, so you might have to press it down. So make sure you've washed your hands, right?
Okay.
Oh, hold it over the bowl. Is it full?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, dump it in. There's 1. How many do we need?
2.
Okay. Hold on to it tight. Over the bowl. I'm going to do 1 more. Shake, shake, shake. Press it in. Is that good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, dump it in. Alright, now we don't need 2 cups of sugar. The original recipe says half a cup of sugar, so we need half of a half, so we need 1/4.
Why don't you bring all of them over here?
I don't know. There we go.
You don't have to leave it.
There's our sugar. We only need 1/4 of a cup of sugar. That's better. Okay, dump it in. And that's it. So stir it up nice and good. If you find that it's maybe a little too wet, add some more coconut. Stir it really well. Or I'm gonna pause
If you have one of these, you can. Like, no.
it. You don't have to though, right? You could just use a regular spoon, okay?
Or
What-
you could
what
use
is
your hands. This is a scooper. Make sure you have one of these, or if you don't, you can just use your hands or a regular spoon.
You're really good at this. Okay, so she stirred it up for us, and it should be all kind of stuck together. If you notice it's soupy and there's like egg whites sitting in the bottom, add some more coconut so it kind of soaks it up because you don't want
Hey.
it to be soupy like
Hey,
that.
kids. So do you know this is? So remember what I said? I can't remember.
I don't know. All right, let's show them
So-
how you scoop it.
Okay.
Okay, let's bring our pan over here.
Okay, let's bring our pan over here.
I don't know why
kids?
we're all over here. Okay, let me try one first. You
Okay,
want to really pack it in.
Yeah.
So you can scoop it in there. Try to hold it up so you can see it. Pack it
You
in.
really want to scoop it in there and pack it in.
And then when you scoop it on the tray, should come out in a nice little blob. And then you're gonna make a little divot in the hole because that's where our little eggs are gonna sit. If
Yeah.
it's not working, use your thumb. If you don't have a scoop,
I know how to do a nest. I know how to do a nest. Miss Lori taught me at high school.
okay. Scoop some more on here. Not too much, just a little, and then pack it in. Yep, you can use your fingers. That'll work.
Then we'll taste my finger cookies.
No finger cookies.
You know, that's gross.
Okay, that's good. Squeeze it out. Okay. Oh, on the same cookie. There you go. Okay, now mold it all together. You can just do it like Play-Doh. Put the scoop down and just make it look like a nest. Okay? There you go. Gotta have a little hole in the middle for your bird's eggs to sit.
There you
See?
go.
Doesn't have to be perfect. That's beautiful. Perfect, actually. Alright, so they're out of the oven. And I've never made these before, so I wasn't sure if you put them in them before or after. And I put some on before. And it's kind of funny because they cracked, so it kind of looks like the eggs are popping out. But Brinley is going to help me put the rest of them on while it's still warm, so they kind of stick, but they don't crack. You could, you could make these with like Rice Krispies and jelly beans. Or anything. It doesn't have to be these, especially if you don't like coconut. Alright, you gonna help me? Can fit like 2, sometimes 3 in each one. I like to mix the colors.
Me too. I like
I don't know if 3 will fit.
It's okay. I'm picking a big one.
We like these because they're speckled. Where's the camera over here? They're speckled. Careful, the pan is really hot.
Okay. Cookies are warm.
Probably just put them on a pretty plate after they've cooled for a little bit. Here we go. Yes.
Good. Oh, and that's my brother, Ellis. Of course, screaming. You hear him?
He's not screaming.
I'm yelling.